Welcome back to VMware's PartnerFocus. This is Brian LaRose. I'm joined by Setareh Mehrabanzad, who's an executive architect with the IBM Systems team. Setareh, thanks for joining us here on PartnerFocus. I appreciate it.
Thanks, Brian.
How's the week going for you? How are you liking these announcements and the go-to-market?
The week's been going great, actually. It's been really interesting hearing all the new announcements, especially with IBM security. And then the panel discussion that we had yesterday.
That was good.
Yeah, with the vRealize experts and hearing clients and their use cases and the challenges that they asked us questions about. So it's been an interesting week, and just finished a session at the IBM booth talking about our newest proof of concept that we've added to the vRealize solution for Power and Z, which is a chatbot using IBM's Watson conversation APIs from IBM Bluemix, and taking those API economies that we've developed in Bluemix via Node.js application, and then calling back out to VRA APIs, so it's an integration again.
Nice.
And then based on that, then provisioning via the chatbot to vSphere, Power, and Z.
Outstanding. And we showed that demonstration earlier on our video of Pepper, and you can go back and look at it. But I think what's so exciting about that is it's a marriage between the artificial intelligence, machine learning that IBM has a leadership position in that, clearly in the industry, and the VMware leadership position of software-defined data center, of provisioning, of day one operations, of day two operations, day one automation, day two operations, and then day 30 charge back and build back. So this is built upon, I believe, an OpenStack platform on the Power VC side. So it's really extending the management plane from the x86 systems out to all of those great IBM systems that are out there, Z, Power VC, iSystems, and x86, right?
Yeah, so we're using OpenStack via Power VC on the Power Systems platform, so we can provision AIX, and Linux on Power VM, and Linux on KVM on Power, and then we're using OpenStack on Z, on the ZVML Power, where we are using the Cloud Managed Appliance that's actually installed and enabled on the ZVML Power, making it OpenStack enabled, so that we can use VRA via the OpenStack endpoint and provision a Linux guest on ZVM.
So that's, you heard that here first, vRealize, VRA, provisioning a Linux guest on a Z Systems mainframe. And it works. That is really amazing, Setareh.
Yes.
Wonderful.
And the Pepper capability that you've seen in the booth actually is a really fun thing to show here at VMworld, because we're at VMworld, of course, and Pepper is using its own APIs which is another interface again, via the IBM Bluemix application that we've created. Right. And then Bluemix services with the secure gateway going back from a public cloud to a private cloud. So again, using the VRA APIs, and then another layer on top of the solution that we've created that goes across the entire infrastructure for vSphere, Power, and Z.
And I know you can't name customer names. A lot of times you go to these trade shows, and our CISOs go to trade shows, and they see a smoke and mirror show in a booth. I assure you, Setareh and I have been working on this. There are some very large name customers that are implementing this, right? I mean, not mentioning names, but this is in production in very, very large customers, and more are looking at it every day.
Right, so. And this new capability that we're showing at the booth is really interesting, because we're actually showing our Bluemix services, again, from the public cloud, and the rich APIs and services that we've built there. Right. And we're able to use that with your APIs, which is a third-party API, and then marry all that together to actually connect the cloud world to the on-premise platforms. So, new and old married together via API integration.
It's an actual implementation of the story that Pat Gelsinger and the VMware executives have been talking about, hybrid cloud, for many, many years, and now our partner, IBM, has done it. So thank you for joining us, and thank you for your time today.
Thank you, Brian. It's great to be here.